your head. Sit back, sit back. There you go. You're letting your legs get way behind you, so keep them forward. If she seems squirmy, which I think she's going to be okay, she looks like she's all right. But if she seems too squirmy, then we'll let you get off and we'll let her run a minute. Okay, keep your hands up. And hang down and hang on her. Good. Okay, look towards S, turn the head, half turn. Sit back, sit back, sit back, and draw her through. Don't let her run you over. Try to use your reins a little to do it. You getting it okay, Caroline?
Yeah, she's trying to bite the reins.
Oh, yeah. Put them up there, turn
Paused
them
it.
up a little bit.
You want it closer, farther away, just
Try another
move
turn.
the. Yeah.
Both reins, both reins, both
I zoomed it in just in case you wanted.
Fall off. Show you a little something. Okay, just take it easy. Sit down. Keep her slow and quiet. Gentle and quiet, and steer with both hands. Because you don't have much of a steering mechanism when you have a halter on. You got more wool. Sit back, make her walk. It's always an adventure. All right, I'm going to sit for just 1 minute. And if you have to shorten your reins, you go ahead. Now relax. Flow with her so she doesn't feel you tighten and think you want to go faster, okay? And you just feel it out. Oh, goody. Good. That's and you end up learning how to trot whether you like it or not. And she's pretty comfy. She's got a comfortable back. Some of these horses have very bony backs. At the show, did you see Grace riding that brown and white horse? I don't know if you saw it, but she did. Keep them on. Put them on. Squeeze. Keep them on. Does that make sense? Or does it sound crazy?
Well, I know what's going, it's just hard to do.
It is, yep. But learning to keep your legs, your knees bent and your legs on the horse rather than pushing off. So post off of your knees and thighs. You can actually drop your stirrups if you want. Slow down, Emma. Seesaw. Make her be pretty. Make her be nice. No, did I hear a no? This is the first time she's gone English in about a year, isn't it? You guys want to help me? You girls, stay on her. Hold her in. Don't jerk. Hold her tight. Hold her till she switches. Emma. Sit, Caroline. Good. Keep your hands down, Caroline. Set them by your saddle and ask yourself to keep your hands down. Talk to yourself. Squeeze your right sponge, Caroline, so she looks right. She's going right. She should look right. And I know she's not the happiest camper in the world, but it's okay. There you go. Squeeze. Legs. Boots. 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 Bend your knees. Squeeze, clap, squeeze, clap, squeeze, clap, squeeze. Use your legs. How are we doing? Good. She should be peeking right. She's going right. She should be peeking right, even though she's just in a halter. Every other letter, Emma, try to post. Go side to side a little bit in your seat. Good job. You got it. Good job. Sit a minute and try again. I was going to fix her, but girl, keep them closed, keep them closed. Good job. All right, you may head out, as soon as you pass me, Caroline, you can head out on the rail. And then Emma, wherever you are, after she gets off the cones, you're going to head onto the cones at a walk. Good, take a rest, yeah.
You're gonna burn.
You're gonna burn for sure. Okay, nice walk there, Emma. You're going to stay very close to the cone without stepping on it. It's time to strip down. Caroline's she's a human furnace. Okay. Is she hot too?
Yeah,
You
usually
stay warm too?
a lot
Yeah.
warmer than me.
When she was younger, I'd just put a onesie on her and
Watch her sweat. Okay, Emma, whoops. Go to a walk. You do what you need to do, Caroline. Take a rest. All right, Emma, what we're going to try to do is with the halter, we're going to get her head hanging, okay? So I don't know if you remember how you've done it in the past. So it's a little bit of inside leg, which says look left. So make sure that you're squeezing, whoop. And she's gonna do that to you until you get this formula figured out, okay? So let's ask with your hands. Use a little bit of inside leg, a little bump if you have to. And you want her looking left. And ask, and then go down with her. Ask and go down with her. So that she starts to, and I know that you don't have this formula memorized, am I correct?
Yeah.
You've achieved it many times. You're pulling harder on your right rein, and you need to not do that. Because she should be looking left. She's going left. So, a little bit. There you go. There, she liked the
right
legs,
there.
didn't she? All right, I should have added that before. Bump the legs a tad. Your hands should have been tight enough so she couldn't trot off, okay? Good job, Caroline. Very nice. Every now and then, try to throw a post or two in, Caroline, and then go back to this. Toes up. Keep your toes up so your legs aren't wobbling all over. Wait, last time I rode bareback was a long time ago. My legs are like walking. There you go, Emma. Bump it again. Bump and tickle with your hands. Good job. So your little memory has to get working here as to how you bump up. Good. How you go. Oh, very nice, Caroline. One good thing here, Caroline, is with no stirrups, you're forced to balance on the reins a little bit. And that touches her mouth, because when you're, here she goes again. Keep working at this, Emma. I got to pick up some manure. You're forced to tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Come on. Put her back. Atta girl. Go by the cones. Tickle, tickle. Bump your legs.
What time do we have to leave? 5:15?
Yeah, that's probably.
Tickle. Come on. Bump your legs. Tickle. Don't let her come up. Put her back. Stay by your cones. Atta girl. Tickle, tickle.
You know how bad
Tickle, bump, tickle, bump. Tickle means wiggle your fingers or squeeze your sponge on both sides. Alternate. Come on. Bump, bump. Get her done right now. Stay by your cones. Look cone to cone. Look 2 cones ahead. 2 cones ahead. Use your right leg to steer her towards the cone. Put her back. Atta girl. Good job. Emma's requests fluctuate, which
True.
they do, then her response will fluctuate.
Right.
Bump your legs. Inside rein. Good. All right, at one of these cones, do a stop. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now that one was a weenie stop, okay? That was a take your foot off the gas pedal and stop whenever we get around to it. I want to see
Close
trot,
stop.
trot, stop. Okay, so gently put her back going. And when I say gently, I mean because I want her to go at a reasonable trot. Now you count to 3, 3 butt bounces, and the 4th one you plant your butt and there we
There you go.
Nice job. Okay. Your hands out, look at me. Hands are closer together and they're over towards his head somewhat. Because I like to say it's like you're carrying a platter with lemonade on it, glasses and a drink and a pitcher. And so you want to stay really steady so that you don't slosh all over the place. Okay, so do a stop.
Oops, I lost her.
Keep him back a little bit. See, there you go. Look, because he stopped, but he wasn't paying very close attention. So when you're ready, your hand goes forward, you lean, cluck, and walk. So you give them 3, your hands go forward, lean, cluck, walk, And that gives him a so-called cue. Here we go. And do another stop. See if he wants to pay attention. Good. Good. Very good. So next time that you stop, when you stop, start walking backwards and see if he'll start acting up for you. If he doesn't, you get out of him. One thing about him, he's learning. He's not a finished, they call him a showmanship machine. He's not a machine yet. But he's quite sensitive and he learns quite easily. We don't get, if you get too tough on him, he gets bothered by it. Stop. Step back. That a girl. Good. Jiggle on him a little bit. Come on now, Maverick, get back. There you go. Because he should be backing up as fast as you are. And what's happening is he's not totally reading your body language. So what I'm doing, I'm creating walls. You know how they have these fence lines up at Custer? Because that's where you'll be doing the first show. So I'm going to teach you how to navigate the walls. Good. As you're going down this one, you put your hand forward.
Who's setting too?
Everything's going to be.
I know.
You know, don't drag him. He needs to watch you. He needs to come forward and think about going around the little lot. Good. He did too. So here's what we do. We say,
That's in the goals and focusing on the focus going to good.
I noticed that.
Of course, it could be me moving around too fast too.
It's never operated right here. Come on, Dada.
I have no idea what we're doing here, okay? Because you started
I know,
to
I've
say
noticed
we're
that too,
gonna
but
go
I
and
thought,
go.
am I doing it?
So feel him,
Which could have been.
hand forward, lean, clock. Good, that one, did you feel him come with you? And when I say feel, it's kind of a weird thing. Go to a walk. Good. Very good.
Good
I like
boy.
that you corrected him there because he wasn't as quick as he should have been. Okay, cut across the middle of the pen. And then take a right turn. And stay out of your ditch and away from the wall. Stay about 10 feet off the wall. Or a horse went off the wall.
It's getting hard to do some here. My fingers are cold.
Okay,
I'm trying to make it close enough where she can see what she's doing, but
I know.
because that'll be something, I'm hoping we can get the patterns on Facebook before the show so that you can study them. I'm going to create us a pattern here. All right, let me teach you about this before I go look at
Extra.
that. And use your hand to guide you. Good. So maybe go around your cone on the right side of it. Come around. And then you're going to get nice and straight and go up and stop. Get them straight. So right there, you need to use your space to bring him over and get straight. And stop him when his butt's kind of lined up with the cone and set him up. So make him look crooked. And he's crooked, you see that? So you can either put the front legs over there or you can look over here and say, can you move your rump over? Okay? And if you're just coming into the pen, there you went too far, right? So this is all hard stuff to play with. Okay, bring his head over. Oh! Come on. I'm on the wrong side. We're gonna just stay close to the front. Stop it. Alright, let me try some. Point your toes at his right front foot. Don't get so far away that you can't wear it. Trick. As to how to put what where. Be sure you're talking. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now. So that you're not always pulling his head into you. You can do do a circle right here now and back him to that point. Get him straight. There, now put him at the cone with his butt. Good, and he's set up. I'd call that good. Here's one thing you have to start to learn. If they're 99%, leave it alone. Because you start fussing around. You're supposed to do this in 3 seconds. Get them set up in 3 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, that's the ideal. And if they're good, leave it alone. Because you start fussing, it might turn into 30 seconds. Okay? So you should be standing to your left a little. To your right, I'm sorry, with your toes pointing towards his right front foot. Okay, now you're watching your judge. Your judge says next. Step out in front, back him. Okay, your pattern. You got her? That was very nice doing the whoa. Talk to him. Turn your body towards him. If he thinks you're leaving, he's going with you. What went wrong there?
We didn't get straight.
Okay, but you have to keep going because now you're going to head on to your judge. So that was your mistake. If it happens, it happens. You just live with it.
I told her.
That's why we're going to practice. Get his head straight. I can't see his head at all. That means he's got his head way over by you. Cluck, pull, whatever you got to do to get him there. There you go. Whoops, there he moved the other foot. Help him fix it. He's trying, and I like what he's doing. He's taking little steps. Some of them take these big steps, which is a pain because now you got that much more to fix. Those front legs are too far apart. So pick your hand up on that you're right there.
There you go.
He picked it up. Good job. Oops.
Oops.
Now he moved the other way.
But say whoa. And she may have moved her hand, which made him think he was supposed to. Those are all things she's got to get better at.
But I have a stupid
Fix
foot.
that right front, his right front, the one on your left. Bring it back to the left. Pick your hand up, ask it to come over. There,
Yeah.
very good, excellent. And you're learning how to shift gears, if you will. So, good, be ready for your nod to your judge and practice the step around. Keep the head straight. Keep his head straight. What?
Is that the ideal? I was going to ask what's the ideal as far as with the feet being so far apart.
They should look straight up and down, front and back. And horses stand all kinds. I've seen him stand like this and stops like this, and he stands there all day long.
Again, then now with her kind of doing going from side to side like that, what's the purpose of kind of following the judge?
So what she's doing is staying out of the judge's way.
Out
So
of
the
the judge's
judges-
view, so the judge can actually see the whole horse.
Yeah, see how the horse is clean, how they're turned out, it's called. And you want to try that one again?
Sure.
All right. What are you going to do when you pivot? You're going to look up and look for
See.
straightness. Yeah. Okay. So you'll look for your judge or whatever is straight down there. You can do your turn now and back him into position. Turn all the way. Get turned. Turn, 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 turn. So right there, I wouldn't have turned around and looked at him to do it. I would have just kept walking till he was turned around. Does that make sense? Okay. You can get it done either way, I guess. Don't forget, just pick your hand up a little bit. You can cluck if you have to. Good, whoa, good boy. Get your toes turned. Good. Next. Trotting, setting up, almost all the elements. There's a couple more elements. There's 360 turns. And we'll work on that another day. So being that you come every other week, there may be weeks here where we're going to have to just do showmanship prior to the show because that's only a month away. Clack. All right, so there you go. So if he doesn't want to come to class here, take your tail there and just kind of swat him in the chest. Good. Next. . but you never want to do any touching or hitting in the class. Nice. So if you can, when he stops, let's mention this quick. Last time when he stopped, he had one leg that was still sticking out. And sometimes that can make it hard because when he turns, he's supposed to cross his front left leg over his right leg. Okay? Well, if his right leg is sticking out, it's going to be hard for that left leg to come across it. Okay? So if you can back him until his feet are kind of square, you're going to give yourself the advantage for your turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Extend your arms. Don't walk. Clap. Now go. Walk. 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 Good. Do a little prompt pull. Good. And walk straight. Nope. Walk straight. Walk straight. You're going to your judge. Pretend they're standing there. Keep his head straight. And he's a boy. Think around. Chew on the lead line. Which are all things that fluster people when they're trying to show. But when we showed him in October, he was stoic, very stoic. He just stood out there and stood forever. You know how long they have to stand sometimes
Right,
for the
right.
halter class.
He seems like a
Good.
good-natured horse, though, too.
He is. I mean, he's young and he's learning, but he is good-natured. Good. Thank you. That was good. Excellent job. Hey, why don't you walk and grab those 2 cones up the center while you're coming? So put all the